What's up, everybody? It's Josh and Jericho. This is our Gems Motorsports or Garage and Motorsports channel. Today we're going to try and get the clutch pedal in the Mach 1. We've been kind of neglecting this channel because we've been doing so much on our RC channel, which is Gems Hobbies, which we just reached 1,000 subscribers. Thank you everyone that's subscribed. But hopefully we'll get this video posted today for this channel, and I'll put a link on the Gems Hobbies channel. So if you like cars, race cars, four-wheelers, just working in the garage, that's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening on here and more this winter. We got a lot of projects to do. Let's go over some of the projects. Alright, so this is the 70 Mach 1 that we have been working on the 5-speed swap on for a while. I think literally we just have to put the clutch pedal in and figure out a drive shaft, and it's close. This is Charlie's Jeep. We got to get going on it. We got to finish rebuilding the rear end. This was a total capping the frame, tore down to nothing, as you can see, and gonna put it back together. This is Charlie's Jeep tub that we were going to fix, but it's so rotted he ended up finding one, which is outside.
And we got a moose.
For us to take the parts out, so figure out what we're doing with this one. This is my 89 notchback. I got to pull the motor out. It's not happy, and obviously it's been sitting. This is the custom Harley that I was making suicide shift, but I think I'm going to convert back to pedal shift, floorboard shift. And then outside is the 89 convertible that is going to get torn apart, basically parted out to hopefully use the front half of the car to fix my 93 GT that is at a frame shop. We'll be swapping the tires over on that before long. But that's our projects, and we're going to get started on the Mach 1. Video's running. So you see the brake pedal bolt that goes all the way through?
The one at the very top, or
The one that holds it. Where's my rat tail? So it's like right there, it's catching. Ooh, a tiny little lip there. I think just where they're welded together, it shifted a little bit or something.
so how does it go on?
When you look under there, you'll be able to see. So there's, I know the camera's not under there, but under the dash where the column comes up, there's a bushing, 2 bushings that bolt just went right through. So like the brake pedal sits here, and that brake pedal comes up, and that bushing is like it stops, so you can't overextend your brake up. So we may have to adjust the push rod for the brake if it's hitting it. But then, so the brake attaches up here, which we replaced the brake pedal with a smaller one for the 5-speed. We still got to get the pedal for this. So it sits here, and it comes up, and then each side of the steering column is here, and there's a bushing, or that bolt goes through those two bushings, and it's obviously slotted, so it only will move one way. But once we get this in, then we got to pull this pin out, or hopefully from the outside, thread this into that. We'll put some Loctite in it. But I think where they just welded this together, there's the tiniest of lips holding it.
What's stopping it from going on?
Yeah, I could see it. I could see the end of the bolt right here, but it was just stuck a tiny bit. And then I don't know if it's the weight of the pedal, not being able to hold it with two hands, but you might be able to get it. So that edge had some burrs on it, and it's pretty cleaned up now. My Dremel's in the house for our RC stuff, otherwise I'd have just cleaned it up with that sound. Alright, go put your camera back and I'll let you try now, because once this is in there, the nut will have to sit right here. So you'll have to hold the nut and then tighten it from the outside. So holding that nut is going to be a pain.
Nut, bolt.
Yeah. I wonder if we pull this off and then put it back on, that'll make life a lot easier. Let's do that real quick.
But when we have to put it on back in the car.
Or if we just loosen it up, because
So this can slide.
It just sits against that. So
it can slide and move around a little bit. Give us a little playroom.
yeah.
Then and if we have enough space, we can just shimmy that stuff back in.
Mm-hmm.
I think Moose is going to be over there supervising.
Moose always supervises. There. That'll make life a lot easier. Just flopping that out of the way, and then when it goes back up, you just make sure it's sitting flat up here, and then we tighten that bolt back up. You're up.
You gonna supervise us, Moose?
I think he's supervising the rain.
Moosey don't like rain. I don't know what's better, that or making a light tea. Hot water burn baby. Where was this? It was right here.
No, I had it in the low part. The other low part, yeah.
Yeah.
Turn it a tiny bit left. There you go.
Alright, so mine's
You'll see it when you get under there. None of that fits. Don't worry about that yet. I'm gonna find a wrench and bolt nut for that.
I'm assuming the bolt's already up there.
Yeah, the bolt's in. It's sitting there.
I'm gonna keep doing some more manual transmission stops. And again, if you've seen it, you probably already think that. Ah.
I'm going to grab this camera and kind of poke under the dash so we can see what
yeah.
you're working on.
I have the nut on. Well, the nut
Okay.
on to max.
1 second. I'm going to do that so hopefully people can see the fight you're dealing with. All right. You need the ratchet and the wrench. What's that? You ready for the ratchet and wrench to tighten up that bolt? You should be able to just hang the wrench on one side and tighten with the ratchet on the other.
Yeah.
It's right there next to you where your arm just hit. Where do you want them? In the other hand or?
I can get them. What do you think, Moose?
Moose cam?
Yeah, Moose can. Moose. Hi, bud. What you thinking about in that noggin? What you thinking about this noggin, huh? Sticks. Are you hot, bud? We'll never know what the great minds, such like things somebody will ever see. Or know. What you thinking about? Moose cam. Mustang cam. Moose cam. Mustang cam. Moose cam. Yeah, bud. What's out there? What's out there, Moose? Just my phone.
Fixed. took that little lip off. It fell on the floor somewhere, but there's a mess here.
And
Now, it should easily fit. Cool it off real quick. Let's see. Maybe. There we go. Give me that blue shop rag over there.
Excuse me.
No excuse for you.
Aw.
Here you go. You should have a lot easier time with this.
What do you think of this, Moose? Some good handiwork? Yeah.
Probably won't need the extension on the ratchet or nothing. Just be able to slide it on and spin the nut on and away you go. Oh.
What?
Before you put that in there, look under there and see if we should put that piece on the clutch cable.
What?
Because I think it'll be a lot easier without the pedal and just have that thing hanging off to the side. Lay under there and look.
On.
And then it'll... Jericho, that's on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stop it if you're gonna...
We are back. I had to cut the camera. Okay.
Alright, brief pause and we're back. Jericho is gonna spin the... Show what's in your hand. Spin the clutch cable arm that holds the top of that pedal when it's all back together. Spin it on the clutch cable before stuff's in the way. Hopefully our mics are still working. Let me check. Yeah, it looks like it's working. It's probably pretty loud with me banging stuff under the car. Alright, you can get some camera shots under there showing it's in.
Alright, let me put these back up. Alright, hello. Let me get in here. Alright, so...
Where's your water bowl, Moose? Is it just this one?
We got a collection. Hopefully you can see what's up there. Got the clutch in. There's all the rest of the stuff. All we need left to get that final little metal piece. Let me.
There you go, buddy.
Yeah, put that last metal piece we took off on the clutch cable. See if the brake lines are in, and so on.
Alright. So that this is on you. The piece on the clutch cable goes over this. You put the pin through. And then you'll put the cotter pin through and bend it. I'll straighten the cotter pin out some. So that on that clutch cable, line it up to here, push this pin through.
Okay.
Okay? I'm going to straighten out this cotter pin real quick. And then when the cotter pin's back in, we bend it to the side so it won't fall out. Understand?
Thirsty.
Cotter pin is ready.
Hold on. There it is.
And technically, once the cotter pin's in, we can run our heat sleeve up the clutch cable, and see if the clutch works.
Is this where it was?
We're getting really close.
Here.
Needs to turn a little bit. There we go.
Leaky nose. I hate people who design leather car seats. They're cool and clean and all that, but they're hot as balls and make the car even hotter. I guess that's why they invented AC.
That sounds so close. Oh.
Two more millimeters!
What?
2 more millimeters! It was this close!
That's where I was when I had to get out.
Shut up, phone.
I don't know if I can reach up enough. Is the cable anywhere close to my finger?
Nope.
But if I hold the bracket, will it be close?
It'll be easier just
Okay.
with me.
Okay.
It's gonna be a bit much to manage a whole nother person. 'Cause I'm close. I'm about to get it.
If we put the vice grips on the cable, though, it'll stay in one place easier instead of flopping around.
Yeah, but
Makes sense?
yeah.
Because the weight on the vice grips will hold the cable pointing down.
Okay, stay there, cable.
Yep, that way. I had 2 fingers on the cable and 2 fingers on the pin, and then slid the pin back.
I got it!
Okay, don't let it fall out. There's the cotter pin, and you should be able to, once you get it through, you should be able to bend it around with your fingers so it won't come back out. If you can spin the pin, just find the hole and line it up.
Okay. Now I just need to bend it down. Come on, don't do this to me. I'm gonna need some to...
You're going to need little pliers once it's through, but is it in?
It's through.
Okay, I'll get you a little needle nose.
I am so done with this.
Here's the needle nose to bend it like a C or a J.
Should I bend the round end or the straight end?
Straight end. The straight end should just bend right over the pin, like you're making a J. The round end's the top of the J, the bottom's going to hook around the pin. Make sense?
I'm trying to spin it.
Or if you split the pins and bend one half and the other half, that's fine too. Just as long as it can't fall out.
Yeah.
You get it?
No. It fell out.
The pin fell, or the cotter pin fell out?
Yes.
Okay. That's why I said spin the pin so the round end's at the top.
That's what I'm trying to do. Get in your home.
And I've always just taken my thumb and really pushed to get it started to bend. Because that's super, those cotter pins are soft metal.
Don't do this to me. Stay right there. Stay right there.
Did you get it bent?
No.
You may have to put your finger on the side of that pin to hold it as you bend. Unless you can grab the top and the side and bend it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Can't get the thing to stay still. Dang it.
the pin come out?
Yeah. Not the pin, the cockpit.
Well, if you're there, I can probably go from there.
Okay.
You can take a break. You got the pin in. As long as the cotter pin. Ready? Hey, while you're in there, get the camera view of underneath that it's all hooked up. You can stop it and switch views if it's easier for you. Going up. Just stop it.
Alright. I am currently ascending. We've finally got all the stuff under there all situated. It's kind of hard to see under there, but clutch is all in there. All of that's all good. Now we gotta see if it works. Now I'm gonna flip the camera.
Alright.
Alright, so yeah, my dad's
Is the pedal all the way up towards you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pedal. I do not like being up this.
This is just temporary because we're going to have to take the cable out down here to put the heat sleeve on.
Yep.
But
There's the heat sleeve.
you should have clutch pedal.
Alright, tell me what you want me to do.
Push the clutch in. Are you trying your hand or your foot?
Foot.
Let out. Will it go all the way to the floor?
Definitely.
We have a clutch.
Alright, let off.
Yep.
Yay.
But it's coming all the way to the top. There's no slop.
I mean, there's the tiniest bit of play, but it's all good.
That should take the play out now. Is there any play?
Nope. All good.
We got a clutch.
Woo! Finally.
You have the shifter right there, right?
Like the little metal knob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shake it back and forth, see if it's in neutral.
It's not shaking left or right.
Okay, push it forward, up to the left and forward, like over that way and up. Put it in a gear.
So, this way and then forward?
Yeah, just push it forward into a gear. There you go.
Nope.
Okay, now push your clutch in and I should be able to spin this. Is it in all the way?
I'm pushing it. It is definitely on the floor. Unless I'm in the wrong, I put it in the wrong gear.
No, that shouldn't matter. We might need to tighten this clutch up. Let off. I'm still tightening. Okay, push.
Clutch?
Yep.
Alright, one sec.
Oh, it's not releasing yet. Let off. We just got some adjusting to do, and yeah, I can tighten that up some more. It's a brand new clutch and spring and all that. But we have a clutch cable and a clutch pedal. Yay us. we'll just have to figure out reverse gears and drive shaft and stuff, but we're on our way. Cool.
Hello.
All right, coming down.
Yay.
You're a goober. I can barely see. My glasses are so smudged. Hey, we got the clutch pedal in. Did you get some film of it in there?
Yep.
Next is the heat sleeving, and then we got to hook it to the oil pan. Then we got to put the starter back in. Then we got to get a drive shaft cut and made. But I mean, that pedal was my biggest concern. All right, if you hop out, we can show under the car that. Look at that though. There's the clutch pedal. Oh, I gotta feel it.
It feels nice.
I don't think you were moving it that much. It's probably hard to push all the way to the floor. But no, it's got good spring. Still has some slop to it. Have to tighten it more. But it's doing what it's supposed to. There is the clutch pedal.
I think we're barely at the 2-hour mark on that. Yeah, I think we're barely past 2 hours.
Oh shoot, the car moved.
Oh. Oh, I was rubbing the tire.
Hit the button, Jericho. Up.
Up higher.
Is it up where we can get under it okay?
Yeah, I think we can get under okay. Because it'll bend down a little bit.
Alright. Well, just take it up to the top. There you go. Next will be, oh, this goes on this side, I think.
What's that?
This is supposed to be, no, it's this side. Looks like we got a, I don't know where exactly these sit, but this is the subframe connectors. I think they're going to sit like this. I'm sure there's directions. They might sit here.
That would be my guess.
It's a bolt-on piece. Unless it bolts through here like this.
That looks correct.
There it is. Come through here, here. But they're weld on too. The thing is, this is made like a cut for there. Oh, yeah. It goes inside this cable. It goes through the bolt there. There it is. That's how it would sit.
Oh.
But it sits like that. We'll clean up this little bit of scaling and stuff. And we will weld it on. Yeah, that's gonna help. There's even a hole there for this. There, I'll hold it with my head. But that will be the stow frame connector. I had a good model.
Yeah.
Push it up. Looks like there's a hole close that's supposed to line up. But this car is not perfectly straight. But if we clean up some stuff and throw some welds on it, yeah, that's gonna be nice. Just a little added security to keep the car straight. So we'll use the transmission jack to hold it in place. All right, I think that's going to end this episode. Thanks everybody if you watch and tune in. We a little bit of progress at a time, but it is time for lunch, and we have got banged up elbows and arms and stuff from being under that dash. Till next time.